I moved to the dark side of the force. Now I am an investor, and I joined Industrya. We are the new kid on the block. Industrya was created by the very well-known industrial group from Belgium, John Cockerill. Of course, all of you know John Cockerill. John Cockerill has been around for more than 200 years. They are in environment, in energy, in industry, in defense. But they were able to mobilize also some public fund in Belgium from the federal, the regional, the province, both provinces in Wallonia and in Flanders, which is kind of a magic trick when you are in Belgium. And we got a fund of 42 million we are trying to deploy in 3 sectors. Typical fund, but almost we have one foot in John Cockerill. So sometimes I say we when I'm talking about John Cockerill, and 1 foot outside John Cockerill. So most of the time I say they, because I don't want to be identified too closely as a corporate VC. We are always on the side of the startup. Of course, like every other VC, CVC, we bring more than money, and we have established a network of partners where we offer to the startup we invest in to be accelerated as a custom design acceleration, and depending on their need, if it's marketing, if it's sales, if it's technology, we will pick in our network the right partners. As we are associated with the John Cockerill Group, we also offer to the startup a close relationship, open door, smoothing the way, knocking some management to get them to look at the possibility to work, to co-develop, to co-work with the startup. We give access also to the Belgium ecosystem, having some of the prime name of investment as our LPs. I like to say, I mean, Belgium is not a big country, but we are a very strong country. I am 2 phone calls away to anybody who counts in Belgium. So I can open that network to the startup we invest in. We invest in Benelux, France, and Germany. We authorize ourselves to go a little bit further if it's really interesting, but really our sweet spot is Central Europe around Liège. There are many startups already in the fields we are looking at in this geography, and we are only 2 of us in the fund, so it's large enough. We have 3 verticals, energy transition, and that's why we are here these 2 days, Industry 4.0 and digitalization, and new materials. And there are a lot of overlaps from one to the other, and we bring the AV industry, B2B industrial view on the energy transition, and on the startup we are going to meet today and tomorrow. And in the investment in the energy transition, it always has to be B2B industrial for us to be interested, but that's what we bring as our experience as a group. So some examples in the energy transition, and these are only examples. We are interested in software, hardware, new business model. But of course, hydrogen is on top of the list. John Cockerill is the largest manufacturer of large electrolyzer in the world with 30% market share. Storage, batteries, we look at it. We have not made an investment. A lot is happening there. We all know that we will need more storage to absorb the ups and downs of the wind and the solar energy generation. How it's going to play out, we are not really sure. Renewable production of energy, and the production system of electricity and the grid management is also something we do. I'll go fast on Industry 4.0 and digitalization. I just realized that the timer never starts, so I can talk all evening long. That's nice, thank you guys. Material and coating, always linked to Industry 4.0 or energy transition. There is some interesting stuff in hydrogen, for instance, hydrogen shipping and things like that. We have done 5 investments so far in the last 18 months. The first one was digitalization of the wind turbine blade diagnostic. We had a few, it's a big problem. I mean, it's a big challenge for the operators of wind turbine. The lifetime is, I mean, the performance over the lifetime is going to degrade because the blades quality is going to degrade. So this SupAirVision is developing not technologies. They are not developing new technologies. They are using existing technologies in new ways, and they have developed, for instance, the testing of lightning path with a drone. So you don't need to send 2 guys to connect your blade lightning path to measure it. You can send a drone with a wire attached to the drone, and you will be able to test it they just put some news on LinkedIn this morning, 8 wind turbines fully tested in a day. The other one, which is also close to energy transition, is the second one, VocSens. It's a gas sensor. It's a micro gas sensor on a chip. You are going to have 8 gas detection from CH4, so methane, ammonia, CO, CO2, NOx, and many other gas. 8 different gas, 1 chip. So when you have a large production of oil chemical to reduce the leaks, if you do develop hydrogen manufacturing and transportation and storage, you are going to want to detect the leaks. And this chip level sensor is going to be able to deploy massively because the cost, of course, is going to go down. That's more in the IoT, and that's us. You have the entire team on your screen. It's the 2 of us. We are both here today. If you want to talk to us, please feel free. We love to talk to you. You need money, we have money.